Hello and welcome to another episode of What's Inside. Today we're looking at two Mage Knight Dungeons boosters. These are from the Pyramid set. And yeah, they're boosters. So I got two boxes here. And I liked this game quite a bit actually. I like the Dungeons ones. I think they should have gone more in that direction, and I'm shocked they didn't do that well. There were 92 figures in the set, as I recall, in Mage Knight Dungeons Pyramid, and 24 different treasure chests, which could be combined to make different things. Like I said, I really liked this game when it came out. It's been a while now. When did this come out? 2003. Wow, it's been that long. These were put out by WizKids. Stock numbers WZK0207 US. US obviously because I'm in the US. But yeah, so let's see. It doesn't tell me what's in the box, so we don't know. So let's open these up and see what we've got. Like I said, I really like this game. I thought it was fun. It was sort of like a Warhammer Quest or a Hero Quest type game. And yeah, I thought it was fun. A lot of people didn't like it, but Mage Knight was kind of on the outs at that point. And they did that crappy revised game that really made a lot of the fans mad. And that really hurt the game. But I liked Mage Knight. I thought it was pretty fun. But Dungeons was definitely my favorite of all of them. Pyramids especially. I really like the Egyptian theme they did. And some of the minis looked really cool at the time. There's a lot better stuff out nowadays, but they've refined the process a lot. Alright, so let's see what we've got in here. Wow, these are really wedged in here. Alright, as usual, there should be 4 figures in here. If I can get them out. And you get your little stickers. So this first booster, I got 4 figures, and of course you get a treasure chest. Now let's look at the treasure chest first. So like I said, there were 24 different chests, and they should be numbered. Yeah, this one's number 6. Or no, number 2, I think. But yeah, the top's got a dial here, and you can click through the different stuff, and it's got different numbers for different symbols. And you open it up, and it's got another dial there. Oh, this is 102. This is its number. And it says like ring, and then you can switch it, and it's got a little power burst. It's got all the stat stuff written on it. So these were really cool. This actually held up pretty well. It still clicks, and you can still read it pretty well. The paper is faded inside, as I recall. That's paper anyway. I took one of these apart once, and it didn't end well. It definitely didn't go back together. Alright, so let's look at our figures here. I've got a Morvania Stormbringer. It's an elf-looking lady. Pretty cool mini. Turns pretty well. The paper is definitely faded inside. It hasn't aged well. The sticker's still on the bottom though, which is nice. That says a lot about the quality. And it's got the different levels and points values on it. But the inner ring is pretty gross. It's just due to age more than anything. Alright, our next figure has the regular ring bottom. I like these because you could use the little action ring. HeroClix did this a lot. This one is a Gnoll Poacher. He's 10 points. And he's a yellow. I think she blue or is she a character? I don't remember. It's number 91, and the Gnoll is number 4. Alright, then we've got a red here. guy is a tomb skeleton. I used to use these for D&D a lot because they looked pretty cool. And I still like these sculpts. Some of these are really nice, but it also has the ring bottom. So if you have any of the rings still, they will help you out with turning these. So, but again, the dial is pretty gross looking. The dials haven't held up very well. They're still legible, but a couple more years and they won't be. This was inspected by this individual. Then we've got one in a green case here. So let's see what he is. We've got a acid ooze. So the acid ooze is number 46. He's 18 points. It's actually a pretty cool sculpt as well. I've never seen this one before, I don't think. I didn't have the whole set of these like I did with Mage Knight Rebellion. I had the whole set of that and a whole bunch more. I sold those a long time ago, but I still got a few kicking around, as you can tell from the starters that we opened and the boosters. But yeah, I really like the sculpt and this guy. She looks pretty cool too. I would still use these for D&D. You can find these opened pretty cheap overall. If you're looking for a specific uncommon or red, usually you're going to pay more, but if you're looking for some reasonably priced minis, you should be able to find these pretty cheap still. But alright, let's look at our second booster box here. The boosters for pyramids do tend to get pretty pricey. I think the last time I looked, these were about 10 bucks a piece. They've probably gone up since. These were in my storage unit along with a whole bunch of other garbage. But I'm surprised I didn't open these, actually. So yeah, the sealed boosters are definitely going to cost you more, especially for pyramids and dungeons, regular dungeons. Regular Mage Knight, you can still find those fairly inexpensive. You know, they're about what you were paying originally back in the old days for them. But singles and commons, you can find a bunch of those fairly cheap because they didn't hold up very well over time. The game still was, you know, mechanics were the same, but the interest in the game had significantly faded. Let's get these out. Let's see what we've got here. And these definitely show an improvement in the quality and design of the characters. So they did get more complex as the games went on. But yeah, I really like this one, like I said. Here's our sticker sheet, so you can put your name on the bottom. Alright, our first one is a Squalid Gremlin. And this guy is number 27. He's 21 points, and he's a red. You can tell if the paint comes off. You can usually tell on the disc it'll have 1 to 3 stars. 3 stars for red, 1 star for yellow, 2 stars for blue. That's usually how it works. I think there were some characters that were different, like unique characters, like the elf lady that we got. She's got levels on her base, so that's a character one. So next up we've got another skeleton, tomb skeleton. I'm gonna put this in my D&D game next time I run D&D, because I dig these minis. Alright, let's look at our treasure chest. Yeah, the dial on this one didn't fare any better than the last one. Very faded. Open it up, it's number 101. And the inner dial's not too bad, but the paper's still faded. And it's definitely aging poorly. But it has been more than a decade since these were produced. It's been, what, 14 years? Almost 15? Probably 15 since they were actually produced, and 14 since they were available on the market. So, because the copyright on them is 2002, so they were probably started production around then. So after 15 years, the quality has overall held up, but the paper rings inside not so well. But, alright, let's see what... We got another character here. This one is Ember. He's number 86. Looks like he's like an orc or something. 60-point character. Pretty cool looking. It's like an ogre looking guy in there. But he's got the little wizard hat and the stick with the lantern on it and like a scroll in his hand. Pretty cool looking mini, actually. And then on the bottom has got his levels and his cost value. Points value goes up to 55 there. But it says 60 if you want to use him as a Mage Knight character. So, and then lastly, our green one. Woo! This one is a Tridrax, which is sort of like a Hydra thing with weapons. Now you can see the spear is not that straight, but hey, I'm sure it functions. Pretty cool looking mini sculpt. You can see the difference from original Mage Knight Rebellion to this is the colors. Like there's the wash color here with the black against the gray or silver, and that wouldn't have happened in original Mage Knight. So they got better at these as they went. And when they did hero clicks, it definitely showed a vast improvement. And this kind of came out around the same time as the first set of hero clicks, so you got to see a lot of improvement with these. This one is number 44. It's blue because it's got blue shield and 2 stars, and the dial same as the others. This one's a little less worn, but still pretty worn, and you can see how many clicks it takes to get to the center of killing this guy. So yeah, sculpts are definitely an improvement over regular Mage Knight Rebellion and even Mage Knight 2.0 in my opinion. But yeah, these are some of my favorite minis. I would have liked to have gotten some of the Jackal guys with this strictly more Egyptian theme, but there's some good minis here. I could use most of these for D&D or any other fantasy role-playing game. But that'll do it for this episode. That'll give you kind of an idea of what you can expect inside of a box of Mage Knight Rebellion, or I'm sorry, Mage Knight Dungeons Pyramid booster packs. It's a total grab bag. There's 90 plus figures and 24 treasure chests. The treasure chests were the hardest ones to come by because a rare of those is a lot harder to pull than a rare of the guys, it seemed like. And like I said, I never got a complete set, even though there's so few figures. I just wasn't willing to commit the money to them for what online auctions wanted, because I knew the game was dying out. But I really like Dungeons Pyramid and regular Dungeons. I thought they were great games, and I still think they were fun. I haven't played them in ages, but I kind of want to bust them out now. I think I still got some of the maps around somewhere. And I'll see if I have a starter hidden in the storage unit that I can open, or I'll track one down cheap on eBay or on some of the other resellers, or I'll find one of my friends and scout one. But anyway, that'll do it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel, and we hope to see you on the next episode of What's Inside.